Hi everybody, Patty the Tinkerer's wife here. I was not going to do a video today because I've been having a difficult time. It's one of those uh, wave of grief weeks. Um, anyway, I wasn't going to do a video because of that, because I just didn't know what I was going to do because everything was just overwhelming me. And I got to thinking, I got into my account, my YouTube account, and got to looking at things and thinking about the channel, and realized I hadn't really had like a video on what I was going to do. I'm alluded to it because I kind of do the squirrel thing when I go through these little chats. I'm sitting on the edge of my garden box. These are great for that. These are 2 feet high. I think 18 inches would be perfect. These are exactly 2 feet high at the top of these. Anyway, 18 inches would definitely be more comfortable. But anyway, I just wanted to sit and chat. Excuse me. It's very chilly and breezy out here, so I'm not going to be out here long, which that's probably a good thing because I might get modeling if I did. Anyhow, regarding my channel, it has grown steadily and slowly since that first big push when Ben passed away. That was, and Roots and Refuge, Just at Roots and Refuge, and the Stivers, and also Two Family Homestead gave me a little bit of a boost. And the channel right now is just over 850 subscribers, which I started it I think it was May of last year. Might have been June. Anyhow, and as it's grown, the one thing I have been very hesitant about is about it becoming a lot of work. You know, having to keep up with everything can feel a little overwhelming to me. I guess because things here for a long time, for years actually, have been overwhelming. And I wanted it to stay simple, and that may not happen. It may be supposed to be something more, and I just need to roll with it. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not far from 1,000 subscribers. However, with that said, I've also not applied for monetization. I've been thinking about it, and that's something that might be good for me to do, but I have a lot of learning about YouTube to do. I do. I don't know that much. I can make a video and I can talk and I can joke and all those things, and I can share all kinds of nerdy things, but this YouTube thing, that's a whole nother kettle of fish. And with some of the things that have happened with how channels have been swatted, the ones that do lives recently, and there's concern about that. There's also the COPPA thing that happened. There's been a lot of insecurity, and right now I need something more peaceful, so I'm not really ready to just jump in with both feet. I'm just kind of communicating where I am, and that may not mean anything to any of you. Maybe it does. Maybe this will speak to you too. I don't know. If any of you who are out there might be channels smaller than me who've grown slowly and kind of have these same feelings. It's not a bad thing to be careful, and it's not a bad thing to grow slow. It really, for me, it helps me to keep my footing, to ascertain where my heart is with all of this, and that is really important for me, because if I am out of whack, if I am stressing about things and getting, what do I want to say, if I'm getting anxious about things and forcing videos instead of doing them thoughtfully, they just come out not good. And I've had some not good videos. I know everybody that does YouTube goes through these growth pains, and that's probably more what this is than anything else. But I really don't want this to become something that I end up hating. You know, it becomes a burden. And so I'm very carefully going forward, and I just wanted to say that so you know where I am. I do enjoy making the videos. I do enjoy communicating with everybody. The friends that I've gotten here is just fabulous. You know, that I wouldn't change for the world. But I'm also assessing the importance of these relationships and what they mean in my future, and if some of it isn't a distraction from what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's very important because I used to do a lot. I was Superwoman and I did things for all the wrong reasons, and so I tend to be very careful. And we all know how social media and the internet in general can just be a time-sucking vacuum. And that is something I am really trying hard to not have it be. I have things I need to do, people I need to relate to that are important to me, and responsibilities here. Oh, my right arm's getting tired. My left arm shakes and my right arm doesn't right now. So anyway, I'm not going to be on here too much longer, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. Yeah, I don't want to be putting out videos that are not something I would want to watch. I want to put out videos that are engaging and that will inspire you. If you have things you want to learn about plants, then, you know, email me. Get on my About page and get my email and send me an email, or send me a letter. Send me a letter. Let me know what you want to learn. What kind of plants you want to learn about. I know a lot about herbs, mostly the culinary herbs. I know a lot about perennials, which therein the medicinal herbs are involved in those. I'm really great at plant identification. Plants feel like what I was born to do. And I've been trying to figure out, now that my body is, my back is not well and hasn't been for years, I've been trying to figure out what do I do with all that. So YouTube was a really good place. That's why I'm here. Part of why I'm here. So I'm going to ask you for some input, and I'm also going to ask you for some grace as I continue to walk through this season that I'm going through and the transitions that I'll be going through, which I do want to take you along with me on, to show, you know, to see what's going to happen, because I'm going to be moving from a very busy street in this urban landscape to hopefully someplace much more quiet. And I would love to be just outside of a small town, or maybe even in a small town with a large yard. That would be fine with me. But I want to get out of this city. This is a country girl that's stuck in this city for 30 plus years. I mean, it's been crazy. I don't know how I didn't just run away years ago. But anyhow, I guess when you fall in love, you stay where your love is. And that's what happened to me. Fell in love with Ben the Tinkerer and stayed where he was. And now he's not here. So I am preparing to make that transition. So I appreciate your friendship, your support, your prayers. And like I said, if you know somebody who is interested in learning about plants, I'm going to try and give some excellent videos on it. I need to work on getting a setup created so that I can. And my little kitchen counter is a little dicey. Trying to get videos there is kind of like only, you know, I've got light coming from one area. It's a mess. I'm just not even going to go into the details. But yeah, I want to be able to do something that's better. So I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to still try to put out the videos once a week and all of that. And hopefully I'll hit that 1,000 mark. For me, I'll be able to do lives on my phone, which will be great because then I can do walk and talks with y'all. And I know it's a little hard to look at comments, though. That's the only thing. I'd rather have it be a classroom. I'd rather have y'all walking around with me in the garden so I could show you firsthand, because I love doing that. And I light up when I get to do that. It's part of the reason why I like plants, sharing them, and they're just so interesting to me. But anyhow, I'll be sharing some recipes too. I have some of those that I'm going to cook up, literally. Literally, I'll be cooking up recipes. Let's see what else. I think that's going to be, I already talked about waiting to monetize, didn't I? Anyway, yeah, I'm going to wait to monetize, apply for it, because I want to be in a better place. Maybe even wait until after I move and get settled to do that, because this is a little crazy trying to do it all right now. But part of that is that my heart is overwhelmed. Anyhow, and I always have to show this plant off. That is a tree collard. And you can see down here. Yes, and this is delicious. You guys gotta grow this. It's so cool. Anyway, I had to show that. I always have to show that off. I'm so proud of that plant. I have like 4 of them around here, but this one's the prettiest. And you can see how good all of the crimson clover, come on, there we go. All that crimson clover is doing really well. I had a few patchy spots, but most of it looks beautiful. You can see back over here and this here. Yeah, so I'm gonna have somebody help me with that, because my back just won't take it. I can't do that myself anymore. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with me, with my back, with moving, with everything. So anyhow, appreciate your patience, appreciate your grace, appreciate you being here and being a part. Thank you so much. And this is Patty, the Tinkerer's wife, signing off. God bless. Have a great day.